So this is Avatar Distorted Reality. It's a fan comic that's based off a fanfic that follows an alternate universe to the story of Avatar. In this timeline, Azula and Ozai basically win, with the Earth Kingdom falling and the Day of Black Sun invasion failing. And instead of taking prisoners, everyone is basically killed, and it's only the main five surviving, so Aang decides to talk to his past lives, and they end up transporting him to another world where everything is the reverse. Instead of the Fire Nation taking over the world, it's the Water Tribe or Water Nation, and the first chapter is called The Boy in the Volcano, which goes undeniably hard for no reason. So the first chapter starts out with Zuko hunting a rabbit armadillo thing with his dual broadswords, and in this, Zuko isn't a bender and doesn't have a scar, but Azula shows up and scares off the animal and Zuko gets mad. It then shows the two climbing a volcano, with Zuko saying they shouldn't be doing this. Zuko tries to warn her it's dangerous, but a cloud of smoke blocks her vision, and when she turns around, Zuko falls off the side of the cliff and is barely hanging on. Azula pulls him up, but an explosion rocks the volcano, and Azula wants to find out what it is. They see something, and this is the first glimpse of Aang, and he's trapped in what I'm guessing is crystallized lava, if that's even a thing. Aang wakes up and Azula says she's gonna get him out, but Zuko tells her he might be dangerous. She firebends at the volcano, which probably ain't the smartest idea, but it manages to free Aang. He comes out of the crystal and a massive beam of light flies into the sky. And from afar, Sokka, who has one eye, who's traveling with Gran, sees it and realizes the Avatar is back. Aang wakes up in the Avatar state but falls unconscious, with Azula holding him, and he wakes up with her looking at him, but Aang realizes it's Azula and blasts air at her, knocking her back. Aang has a look of hatred and was about to launch another attack when Zuko stopped him. Aang puts his guard down and apologizes, saying he thought she was someone else. And Aang thinks back to what Yang Chen said and wondered what she meant, and Aang thinks to himself that he hoped all of this was just a dream, but he realizes it isn't, and the worst has yet to come. Meanwhile, Zuko's arguing in the background about whether to trust him or not with Azula. The comic continues at random parts in the story that the artist just really liked and wanted to draw, but are really cool, like when Katara shows up and she's evil. She's cold-blooded and kills anyone who gets in her way and doesn't hold back, while being powerful as fuck. She can even bloodbend without the need of a full moon, which is just terrifying, and Aang throughout the story has a hard time trusting Azula, and it shows. But my personal favorite part about this is when Aang is confronted by Katara, who tries to fight him, but he doesn't do anything, since even though this is a different version of her, it's still the girl that he loves. Overall, it's a cool fanfic and comic that you should definitely check out though. The comic will be linked down below if you want to check it out too. But if you like this type of Avatar content, then be sure to subscribe for more, and if you like the video, be sure to leave a like and comment if you want to see more videos like this. Go check out my other channels if you want to, which will be linked down below, but with all that out of the way, I will see you in the next one. Peace.